Great Garden. The Great Guardian. Can anyone tell what exactly these whole levels are based off of? They're all based off food. Grape, I think, is one of the more healthier ones we've been to. Let's see, there wasn't, I'm trying to remember a specific name of one. I think it was, okay, Butter Building, that's not healthy. Ice Cream Island, which was not healthy either. I think the first one, I'm not sure what the first level was called, honestly, I forget. I gotta look that up, because I know for a fact it had to be an unhealthy food, at least. Well, not too unhealthy, I'm pretty sure. At least I don't think so. Oh god. Swear. Fire! Fire! You know what, maybe it's not here, I don't know. Like, I'm keeping my eyes out purely because I know for a fact that one of those button things will be in this level somewhere. Okay, I was trying to move out of the way there, or use my attack. So I blame the controls. Nah, I'm just kidding. In all honesty, the controls aren't terrible, but dang it! Please tell me he comes back. Dang it! He doesn't come back. Darn me! Hopefully. Dang it! Ugh! I wanted UFO! No, I'm not using you. Anyway, specifically, like I said before in a previous video episode, there's some, hidden buttons in these particular levels of the game of Sonic? Okay, I blame myself for that one. No one to blame except for me. Anyway, in one particular instance, come on, die, you stupid Coral! That's cool how it just dies. Anyway, might as well show it because it's in a safe position to use it. This is what Sleep does. It's a little bit less cute without the hat, but whatever. Come on, wake up, Kirby. Okay, finally. Ah, here. See, this is a little bit easier to get at, because, like, in a lot of the levels that include, particularly, like, what do you call it, these buttons things, it's a little bit hard to remember where all of them are, or where specifically to go, but most of them are at least off the beaten path, at least on some obvious places. Not too obvious, but somewhat. That one's a little bit more obvious because I'm able to remember most of what exactly it took to get to that particular area. It's mainly based off memory, mainly. It really all depends on your personal opinion on that matter. Sorry for the slowdown. 2 tornadoes attacking is never a good idea. It's not a terrible attack, and in all honesty, I think it's better here. Although I really wish Tornado was better in other games, but no. Anyway, speaking of which, I think there's gonna be a lot of button searching for these particular episodes for mine. And I think the levels might get especially longer. I don't know, it all depends on your personal preference on that. Because, like, most of the attacks really don't come in to play in certain parts. Well, not the attacks, I mean, just the general census of trying to use Kirby's attacks here and there. Not Kirby's attacks, just basically trying to get through these levels. Because, weirdly enough, Kirby has a lot of, well, not a lot, just a couple of games that actually require you to find all of the stuff in order to get 100% completion. It's like, man, I didn't expect you to really care, Kirby, anytime, like, Kirby of all games to really care about the number of things I've collected, or the number of bosses I've sort of defeated. Didn't really expect that from you. It's not terrible, trust me, I'm just saying, it's kind of weird. Okay, there we go. I was wondering if I could stop. And so it's kind of weird seeing that, but it's not terrible, at least, like, in idea-wise. To me, at least, I don't think it's terrible. I don't know. Some people may disagree, whatever, I really don't know. Because it's like, Kirby as a whole isn't bad game-wise. It's just odd, I guess. Overall, I found Kirby's Dream Land to be a decent, like, distraction of a game. Well, wait, what am I talking about? Oh yeah, certain things here and there, I don't know, I'm rambling at this point. Well, so much for keeping that ability. That was actually one of the more useful power-ups I've ever gotten. Well, at least this is somewhat better, I guess. I don't know. But I will comment real quick. What do you call it? Ugh. I'll talk about the controls real quick. There's a slight button delay when it comes to Kirby's attacks. Most of them, at least. Some to most of them, at least. Fuck you. And most of the time, due to the slowdown as well, some of the attacks are kind of delayed here and there. I'm not saying that, what do you call it, I'm not bad at games, trust me. Ooh. Pete's sakes. Take this! Ooh. Maybe I should put a seizure warning for some of these things in here. I don't know, it just feels kind of like as if I should warn people. But at the same time, maybe, like, I don't know whether or not, like, as you guys know, I'm cropping out these, like, screens, so, you know, you won't fully well see them, so, you know, possibly I'm not gonna be able to, well, possibly I'm not gonna bother, because, like, maybe it's not that big of a screen, so that way you guys might not see it. In all honesty, I'm not sure how to feel. Because most of the time, it's kind of here and there. Hey, I love Kirby when he's in the cannon looking at it. He looks so cute. Brr. Dang it. Just kind of hope... And I didn't know Crash Kirby could actually light up fuses. That's pretty interesting. But dang it all. I was hoping that would have been the button, but no, it just didn't have to be. Okay, I'm out. Whoever's above that is gonna have an issue there. Okay. Okay, I know for a fact that there is in fact a button here. It's just somewhere a little bit more hidden. Somewhat. I'm gonna have to look into it a couple of times. But I know for a fact it's here. Is it here? Come on, bring it! Okay, no, not this room. I think it's either at the very end of this long stretch of balloons, or it's at the top. Pretty sure. Alright, let me check. Okay, let's see, this one? Yes! Here we go! Perfect! Ooh! Ooh, I was kind of scared there for a second. I was like, wait, is this the place? Oh god, I hope so. But yep, I got it! Run, Kirby! Run against the wind! Run, Forrest, run! But I think this is where you're supposed to go. Yeah, this is definitely where you're supposed to go. Yeah, you would have been lost here, I guess you could say. But I remember vaguely about this particular level. But I will admit this, I played, like, this particular version of Kirby. I played Kirby's, adventures, I think, once. Early on, as a kid. Once. But I don't remember much about it. The only thing I do remember specifically about Kirby's Adventure is the fact that I did play it at like a babysitter's house, but only once. And the only other time I did play the game besides from a friend's house is the updated version, which I didn't know was an actual update to the game. For those of you curious as to what I mean, in Kirby's, there's a Game Boy Advance game called Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, which tries to sort of be based off of Kirby's now then what do you call it? Series? YouTube series? No, it was like a anime. Yeah, Kirby's anime. Right back at you. It was trying to be. Really, you made me seem out of two of the most useless power-ups in the game. You people are such trolls. But anyway, the updated version of the game was, hey, I never actually got to show you off, so you know, this might be an opportunity. Come on, give me some flies. Oh, crap. Crud. I forgot about that. Okay. Okay, this is Bugsy, by the way. I don't know much about the enemies in Kirby, I just know some of their names. And this guy gives us Backdrop. Unfortunately for me, I have to use this by absorbing certain enemies in order to use it, so, you know, just keep that in mind. Anyway, Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland was just basically Kirby's adventure, but updated. And in all honesty, I still prefer that one, but it's not terrible as a game, honestly. It's still alright. But whatever, it's your personal opinion, honestly, whether or not which one's better. The old one is definitely a little bit outclassed, but it's not terrible. Ooh, I will say I do like Backdrop, sort of to some degree, but it really all depends on your personal take on it. Because this particular attack is a bit difficult to work with. Because, all you really have to do is grab an enemy and perform a certain wrestling move with it. Now, this works better on stagnated enemies, or at least ones that are walking towards you. He's trying to make it work in terms of skyward, like trying to jump up, especially over bottomless pits. Yeah, that's a bit more harder to do. So keep that in mind. I was only showing off Backdrop, so just because. Come on, come on. No, no, no! Could you move? Dang it! Ugh. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to lead out to the thing. Like, you know, the thing. Oh, no. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to lead off to the thing. What the? Did you just grab me? What? You cannot do that! I am Wheel Kirby! No! What? How are you doing that? Okay. Okay, I think I might have underestimated that opponent. Give me a second. Free pot shot. Because I'm pretty sure this ability's not gonna... I'm pretty sure abilities aren't gonna work well against this guy. Whatever this guy is, I think he's a turtle or a bug creature. He's annoying. I know for a fact because I've heard, like, very much horror stories about this guy. This guy is both way too fast and way too strong, considering his appearance as a mid-boss. At least in terms of, like, his cheapness. That's sort of unfair. Especially the fact that he can grab you when you're doing, like, a charge thing. That seems stupid. come on. What do you give me? Ah, great. Not this one. Okay, this is throw. This is basically somewhat like backdrop, but not really. Basically what it does is that it allows you to pick up any item or enemy and throw them in a directional pathway. It can go in all directions, or at least certain directions. It can go directionally up, down, left, and right. Usually it's supposed to have more vertical, like, prowess in terms of actually going in certain directions, but unfortunately, due to the NES's limited mechanics, it really can't go up and down, I guess, for some reason. It just doesn't work. Let's see. Well, apparently there wasn't a button there, so I'm assuming I have to keep going. I'm guessing whatever was at the bottom of there was just some random thing, I don't know. But whatever. I am now Hyper Candy. I have not figured out what this particular power-up is that Kirby seems to use. I'm at a loss, honestly. Oh, Christ. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Kirby's, what do you call it, little thing that he does? Oh, Christ. This one? Oh, God. I'm genuinely confused. Help, help, help! Because, like, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be where a button is, but I don't wanna go in the wrong place and miss a button. Wait, what am I? Okay, that's unfair. Come on! Why'd you stop spawning? Okay, ooh. Thank you. You guys were annoying. Okay, hopefully this one works on any boss I come by. Yeah! Fireball! Dang it! I know I suck. You don't need to tell me twice. Oh, would you? Ugh. Okay, this is annoying me. Oh! Oh! You know what? Let's just take you. Let's just take you. You know, I'm starting to really rage out here, and it's mainly due to the frickin' frame rate. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Gonna have to censor that out. Again. Okay, spikes and stupid Gordos. That's exactly what I needed from this. Oh, come freaking on! Okay, something's wrong with that Gordo up there. He's definitely not supposed to do that, at least as far as I can tell. Okay, that's safe. Oh, come on! Could this place use any more freaking Gordos? Out of my way, out of my way. I got no time for you, stupid Gordos! You fatsos! Ugh. Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Oh, man. That was just one freaking Kirby level. And let me guess. And... no, actually. I'm genuinely surprised I didn't have to do, like, have to go back there. It's like, I think, like, some of these ones will require me to do something specific, like, I need to specifically go out of my way to get something here and there, like as if, like, I'm thinking like there, like buttons are in places that are actually a little bit more harder to get by. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm trying to do. But I'm like thinking like way too hard about it. It's a lot more simple than I'm leading it on to be. Because like Kirby's Adventure itself isn't a terribly long game. It's mainly the whole what do you call it? Additional stuff that's really trying to get me, I guess. I don't know, I could be wrong here and there. Oh, great. Ooh, come on. Might as well take ya. Oh God. I'm on like my last few limbs here. No, no you don't. No you don't. Ugh. Let me guess, light Kirby? Might as well. I don't want to use this, but you know what? I had Mike Kirby, so really, there's no loss here. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is where what do you call it? A secret is, at least in terms of a button. Because I'm pretty sure it's here. Oh God. At least I think it is. Great job, you idiot. Ooh. Is this it? Yes! Yeah! I knew it was there! Okay, that's a positive. That's a positive for the buttons, at least. That's a positive for the buttons, at least. They allow you to do that. What do you call it? They, fully heal you, I guess you could say. Come on, walk into it. Come on, walk into it. You know what? Forget you. I'm flying over you. There we go. And I'm out of here. I don't got time for you BS. I don't got time for your BS there. Looks like I'm gonna have to use you. I've used rock before. It's a little bit easier than this. Okay, right. Oh man, I should have done that better. But whatever. It's an extra life, no skin off my nose. Okay, there we go. Whew. Cutter's a little bit more useful than other abilities. At least in terms of being a projectile, it's useful. And boy, are these levels getting a little bit longer than usual. Although, I'm cutting them down a bit, so... At least for my cursing. I cursed in this level. I know, it's shocking. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's get started. This is gonna be very disastrous. Dang it. Yep. It's gonna be one of those things. The boss is invincible, and I know who this is. It's Krako, I think? In this form, he's known as something else entirely, but whatever. Basically, it's just Krako, before he becomes a cloud. And this is what the boss battle is just entailing. You have to get up towards Krako before you get to actually do anything. I don't know, I find it alright. I guess. It really all depends on your personal preference on this, like, opening cinematic scene. I have no idea what else to call it, honestly. It's like, it's like, okay, just before you fight Kracko, go across here a couple of times. You should be fine. But, you know what? The high jump is very useful here, so you know what? I'm glad that was quick. That was easier than I thought it would be. Imagine if I used that self-imposed challenge where I didn't use, what do you call it? Any, abilities. I would have been really messed up here. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time for the next video of Kirby's, Adventures in Dreamland? I don't know what to call it. Or Kirby's Adventure. I'll see you all next time for the next video. See you then. Sayonara, my bots. Let's dance.